5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's the Romello Marcellous Show. The fly uncle you always wish you had.
Bring them out.
Here to give you every aspect of game from a real player's perspective. It's the biggest boss from business, entertainment, love, and life.
Had to find my inner power.
To fashion, etiquette, and current events.
Major show alert.
All to enhance the happiness already inside you.
Today is about the power of you. Check it out. You're now rocking with the best.
Here I am, goddammit. Bow, 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 dow, 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 Hey, fuck this shit. I can't do it. I can't do this shit. I thought I was gonna do it. These people just get, hey, listen, goddamn it. I'm gonna go ahead and roll with it. Listen, they gotta take this shit. I gotta take it. If I gotta do this shit to win it, I gotta do it, and I need to do it right. Welcome to the Romello Marcellous Show. I'm he and he is me. And I can't do it no other way than I started some shit. I can't stop it, goddammit. I can't stop it. You understand me?
Who am I?
Who am I?
Who am I? Showing up.
Yeah, you ain't gonna put the showing up troop around here.
Nigga, next time you hear grown folks talking, shut the fuck up here.
Yeah, shut the fuck up here. Hey, shout out to the Commanders. I know they playing tonight, and you know what? Some people may say they ain't ready for Mahomes. I say, goddammit, fuck Mahomes. This DC is nothing. We here.
It was $35,000. $35,000 cash money? No, $35,000 plus one, right? The one I gave. No, you gave me 60, right? That was one. I had one that was 6. 35,000 plus 1 plus 6 was 7. $35,000 and 7, right? Motherfucker, can you buy that?
Can you buy that? Can you buy that? Can you buy that? Get it good. Oh, it got good, goddammit. That's it. That's it. That's enough. That's enough. Hopefully the motherfuckers ain't strike me again. I don't know what in the heck is going on. But you know what? It's all right. Let me reach out to the right folks, man, and get that thing started. Listen, it's Monday. If you got a case of the Mondays is over. Next day is coming, and you will be better as the week goes on. And what I always say is, you know, it's like even walking into a club, right? And you start talking to a motherfucking shit. And you really believe that this is one ugly motherfucker. I'm going to tell you just what you need to do. You drink till they start not looking ugly anymore. It's Monday. Have one on me. And yeah, do it until it doesn't look as bad anymore. We're going to keep it pushing. Yeah. If you're just joining the show, man, and you like it, hey, listen, I always ask you. Matter of fact, you know what? Here's what I'm doing. I'm going to thank you for your 12 seconds for coming on the show. Someone said I need to change this shit, but you know what? It's right. I do. Let me do this. Let me see. Is this the right one? Okay, here we go. No, that's not it. Okay, here we go. No, that's not it either. But you know what? You can't follow me on Insta Slut. You know me. Romello Marcellous.show. Okay, there it is. It'll be fixed in the next segment. Okay, somebody pointed that out to me. All right, cool. But anyway, here we go. And if you like us, you listen. Also, click and subscribe, smash that bell so you can get your notifications, and share it with a friend, man. Let's broaden the conversation. Although I'm here, it's our platform, and yeah, I'm doing the best I can for the cause. So for the cookout, I'm looking out for the cookout. How's that? That better? All right. Topic tonight. As I jump in, I'm not going to spare any time or any motion. I'm going to put it in perspective. Here we go. Boom. It's not a crime to have some joy, black folks. Yeah. And, you know, I'm trying to find another way to, indigenous folks. It's no crime to have some joy, indigenous folks. Put that out there. Listen, you know what's crazy? We talk about struggle so much in the black community, we forget how to celebrate. We mastered the pain, but misplaced the goddamn party. And now, this summer, here come this goddamn song, The Boots on the Ground Where your fans at? Where your fans at? And black folks out here now walking around and been walking around here since the song came out with fucking cowboy hats. They on trail rides. The denim's dripping off their hand pots and joy all over the internet like a cultural revolution in motion. And some folks laughed at the shit. Even I laughed at it. I thought it was like, okay, why the fuck is everybody every time we turn around, niggas got to be jumping up and doing some motherfucking line dancing? I attribute that to fucking, the bullshit Tyler Perry movies and shit. No pun intended, but goddamn, I just thought that anytime somebody rang a cowbell, niggas gonna line up and dance. But then I had to revisit the thought. I saw something deeper. This wasn't just a TikTok dance. This was therapy. It was a form of resistance. It was joy, I thought, and I still think to the second, used as a rebellion in a world that profits from our motherfucking pain. Yeah. See, every time we start smiling too hard, they hit us with something new. Whether some bullshit politics, motherfucking police, some sort of pressure, some sort of pain. There's always some old funky ass shit. Excuse my language, but it's just merely an expression. Okay? But here we go. Our people, we still put up to the cookout, turn Frankie Beverly on and turn it into some gospel hymn and find rhythm and joy in the ruins. Before I let go, I just want to be sure, I'm just, yeah. So you think about it, right? We're the only race that can turn trauma into a two-step and oppression into a goddamn outfit. Think about it. Joy for us ain't just happiness. It's survival. We've been doing it forever, since the dawn of goddamn time. Since existence was existence for us as indigenous folks that we were found by Columbus and them. Yeah. The Pinta, the Nina, the Santa Maria, all them hoes on the boats. You understand me? Yeah. It's like saying, you won't steal my smile, even if you tax my motherfucking peace. So, here we go. Let's do this, right? Here we go. Picture this. Every time you turn around, they keep telling us to buckle up, stay low, keep quiet, survive the struggle. But what if we stood up and we danced loud, slapped the playlist on full blast and said, I'm still here. I'm still joyful. And I'm still black, motherfucker. Subconsciously, that's what's happening. Folks everywhere are doing the damn near forgotten thing. Celebrating. That's going to go over a lot of y'all heads, especially those that are going through your struggles right now, where I just talked about it on the show that you have leaned on things a little more than what you should have, or you're depending on things, and those that need it, you need it. And then those that have lost their things that they've hung their hat on by being good stewards over the positions that they were given to come in and work and do a good works for people and try and establish a life and that kind of thing. And all of a sudden, boom, your dreams are smoted out in the third or fourth quarter because somebody called themselves saving money. When our celebration goes viral, right? When our cookout becomes content, when the line dance and the cowboy boots and the Daisy Dukes and all of that hit the grid and the algorithm can't ignore us, that's resistance wrapped up in denim. Sequence, them goddamn rainbow dresses y'all be buying and them plastic boots. Yeah. The high tops, the mid drifts. And y'all standing out there, y'all in line to see y'all go ride y'all a horse. All that's resistance. Today, we digging into the movement behind it. Our joy is a rebellion. From the backyard party to the cowboy trail ride, we ain't just surviving, man. We thriving in this shit. Let me tell you something. Let's start. Man, you know what? Let's start on the shit they didn't teach you in high school. We can go back as far as the 1800s. Think about it. The 1800s. Dudes that was born into slavery. They were just freed. They were out on the open range and working cattle and driving and taming horses and riding trails and hunting and living and fishing off the land. Things they don't tell you. These were the real original cowboys. Don't buy that shit that they put you on the TV where we got the motherfucking Tonto and the Ranger and the motherfucking triggers and all them little horses and shit they roll around with. No. The Lone Ranger was a lot darker than the Lone Ranger that they put on the TV. I'm gonna help you out with that one. Yeah, melanated. Plenty of melanin. Because there was plenty of sun out there in that motherfucking range. You understand me? Yeah. See, some historians estimate black men made up at least 25% of all cowboys during the Western frontier era. I beg to differ. I say a lot more. Yeah. Because see, when the turnout happened, where'd they go? They had nowhere to go. They didn't have anything. They didn't give them the 40 acres and the mule. So motherfuckers had to go get it off the land. They had to get it out the mud. Yeah. But what did textbooks show? You went to school, they gave you a white hat, and the alternate was a black hat. Some big, long, slanky silhouette of a white man. No mention of our ancestors spurring boots in the dust, and no mention of our heritage riding shotgun with a motherfucking manifest to his or her destiny. Yeah. See, I got people I got pictures of my people. I can trace my people all the way back in this country to 1789. That's just on one side of the family, and I can dig a little deeper. Yeah. So I know that my peoples was out here. They was in the thick of it. Yeah. So when you see viral boots on the ground, line dance, and then black cowboy culture, don't laugh at it. Recognize it. Recognize our people, reminding ourselves we were here first. The majority of the trends that exist in our societies right now basically have come from us through our positions and struggle and the things that we do. And we got caught off guard, man. I'm gonna tell you something. So many years ago, being put in positions where we seek validation through assimilation. Let me say that again. Got a lot of us fucked up emotionally and mentally where we seek validation through assimilation. Y'all ain't gonna get it. Let me say it again. You're seeking validation through assimilation. Prime example. Let me get into this shit. Okay. Look at this Tom Brown sweater. These Cartier glasses. This watch. Ain't no black man make this shit or black woman make this shit. I don't give a shit about it. Doesn't make me one way or the other. I like nice things and basically, yeah, black person ain't made it. But trust me, I support all black businesses. But it's not something I need to assimilate to anything. Meaning I'm not looking for validation from any of these motherfuckers because all they want is my money. And the only people I'm going to get validation from is those that are not on these same people's level because they're looking at the fact that you are wearing this thing that I saw in the store that was worth $3,400. Now you're equating that to some sort of value. When in all actuality, potentially, I may have devalued my motherfucking self by going and getting this shit. But the point I'm making is this. When we are not aware who we actually are, meaning we are the plug, we're constantly looking to draw energy and acceptance from those that don't even deserve anything we have to offer, regardless of our energy or not, because They're looking for their next hit to cash in on. And as long as they can keep us distracted and feeling some kind of way, we're going to go in and buy into the goddamn thing that's going to make us feel good for the moment and catch the attention of others to keep us feeling good about some shit that we ain't got no business feeling good about in the first place. Let me say this to you. They try to keep us quiet. But the whole time, we flipped this shit over the last eon ago into some stomp dance and line dance kind of thing. Think about it, man. Even in slavery, they used to play the drums. The drums were talking from plantation to plantation for their rise up and how they were doing what they were doing and keeping themselves alive. They took the drums. Got us to the point where we couldn't even sing. And if we had a song, they beat it out of us. We couldn't even get married unless we formed some other ritual like jumping over the broom. Think about this shit. Check this out. Let me put it this way. Black Americans on index on media and screen time. We're spending more than around 12 extra hours per week with media compared to the general population. Why? We got a lot of free time on our motherfucking hands. But here's what I'm going to say to y'all. You War. Stop giving it up for free. You motherfuckers need to start getting yourself in a position where you control some digital real estate. Because what you given, motherfuckers is taking and turning around and selling the very thing that they've taken from you back to you. Yeah. Algorithms don't sleep, and neither should our culture. Yeah. I can't even. It is a shame that we do the things that we do naturally, but we don't cash in. We don't cash in. We don't cash in. Let's talk about it, right? Let's put it this way. You know, our culture keeps rebranding itself, right? Now we are trail rides in the cowboy culture. When 40 years ago, let's matter of fact, you know what? Yeah. 41 years ago, 1984 was when hip hop made a true splash on the national set. Run DMC, 1984, 85, 86. Their first single or first placement, it was marketing at its finest. You had, I think it was Sucker MCs. I think that was a song, or was it Rock Box? One of the songs where they had Aerosmith. Or not what I think it was it Aerosmith? I think no, Aerosmith just do look the other one, Walk This Way. But there was one before that where they placed it, and they had to place it in a way that was conducive to MTV's format. After that, the rest was history. Here we go. We talk about cowboys and hats and bullshit. How many times have we rebranded ourselves in this country and on a world stage? What I will say is this. When it comes to everything outside of the direct continental United States, we have breathed life into every other subculture that looks like us. They'll profess to be black when it's convenient for them, but they have a nationality, they have a country, they have their own culture, subculture. What I will say is this: they have forgotten who have fought for them, even on their own stations and islands, right? So let's start with Jamaica. Dancehall, roots. All of those countries, man, I'll be honest with you, they would have never made it off the motherfucking island if nobody was here pulling for them. It's facts. Not gonna say anything else to it. It's just what it is. And I will come back and I will present the facts, even down to where people talk about Afrobeats today and so on and so forth. There was one of your prime artists who came here in the late 70s, and he is on record stating the fact that, hey, I got my element of how I present my music and the things that I do from the funk culture. Fele. And you have people that will sit on the other continent, our tellers, and say otherwise. I'm veering off topic, but I'm circling back. Just give me a second, God damn it. Let me put it this way. We're the only people here, the indigenous folks in this country that can actually claim the term black. Your skin doesn't make you black. You're black when it's convenient for you, when there's a benefit. We have earned it outright in this country, in the world. And we've reached for everyone else, but no one's reached for us. So when we put these motherfucking boots on and we snap these fans and all that shit we do it because it's naturally a part of us. I'm so serious about this shit that even to the point where today there was a guy I saw online talking about, yeah, we need to stand up for the Haitians because they're getting put out the country because they're here illegally and so on and so forth. Let me say something to you. I'm not riding for no motherfucking body that I can't say I can't trace you back in this country. I'm gonna do you like the mafia. If I can't trace your lineage back to Sicily or any parts of that island over there, I'm not affiliating with you. I sympathize, and that's as far as it's gonna go. I have to do what's right for me and mine first. And this is the problem with us because we get so distracted and caught up in all these bullshit causes because people has tugged on your bullshit heart. I want to say this to you tonight. Go back to the boots and the fan. Pop the fan. Think about where you come from, where your people come from. And then, matter of fact, the majority of you out here, I'll say 98.7% of you got children. And you are children. And those of you had a pseudo decent relationship with your mama and daddy, if you saw some things happen to your mother and father, would you forgive or would you let those things go? Would you link up with the folks that did that shit to your parents? Yeah. What the fuck we out here trying to do anything other than what we supposed to be doing for our own first? Excuse me, y'all. I need some ice. Anyway. Man, we've been doing this shit since the working of the land. This boots and cowboy and dancing and singing and all that kind of shit. We've been communicating and rebelling through what's naturally in us. Our ability to expression and sound and energy and music and movement. Yeah. Now, you got the folks that control TikTok that ain't even from this motherfucking country, discovering us like it's fucking new, like it's the Holy Grail. Nah, it's just another day being authentically us, where somebody else is potentially cashing in on our asses. Because, hey, when we go out and celebrate, listen, the majority of us have come up in areas where there's fucked up water, shitty food options, fucked up schools, screwed up city council and mayors and everybody else that consistently overlook us and our fucking issues, and they'll talk that shit on the campaign trail, but when it comes down to putting in the work and say, hey, I'm gonna give you some money and I'm gonna give you some better schools, I'm gonna make sure you see your tax dollars at work, I'm gonna make sure the police are policing the people that need to be policing, as opposed to you coming home from work at night and pulling you over for a bullshit tail light and stringing you out and throwing you out on your fucking neck and head and back and beating you damn near to death because hell, I can do it because I'm from here, but I put a badge on. What happened? Put a sheet on my head and ride around in a pickup truck with a fucking dog and pull up at your house and tell you to send your daughter out. But for the grace, I'm going to say this. Bad motherfucker. And it's going to go over a lot of your heads of things that I'm saying, because you got to go back and do research and figure out who your people are. And this is the problem with me. Oh, excuse me. With a lot of you motherfuckers, because y'all ain't loyal to shit but yourselves. Let me tell you something. I've had the opportunity to meet people from my past, and I ain't giving no passes. We can get money together all day long because the dollar is green. And at some point in time, I can turn around and do something for mine. But we ain't breaking no bread together. Nor do I have no motherfucking empathy for you. You still got to make it right for me and mine. All them folks that you done strung up from trees that look like me on the poplars. Yeah. Swinging their naked ass bodies back and forth, whether they were burnt, cooked, all of that kind of thing. But you penalize us today for dancing. You know, I'm going to say this to you, like I said, man, why the fuck every time we got to pull up somewhere, we got to be dancing? And I thought about it. And I thought about it. And I thought about it. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to get me some Dan posts, and I'll be ready to, yeah. I'm ready. I'm going to be ready to get it. You hear me? I'm going to be ready to get out here and get it right with y'all. Any goddamn time I see you get it, I'm going to get up there and get it. Think about it. The one thing that Black Joy didn't need, don't need, never needed was a motherfucking permission slip. Today, it just needs a Bluetooth fucking speaker and a full plate of food. And we're going to get to it. Yeah. We love to talk about politics and protest and shit. But the real revolution, might just be the backyard cookout with a plate of ribs and that Bluetooth mic where we can karaoke a little bit and have some joy. Because when black folks celebrate, we disrupt the narrative. We truly disrupt the narrative. You know, all that kumbaya, we walking around and do. Man, listen, fuck all that shit. The point I'm making to you guys, and it came to me so clearly. Oof. You know, our joy puts us in a position to be the biggest narcissist in the world because our torches are so big, because we've seen so much. So we can have the position to have resting bitch faces and be as nonchalant as a motherfucker. Yeah, man. We remind the world when we do that, we ain't just victims. We're visionaries. We're vibe makers. We're vibration raisers. Yeah, at every turn. Even down to my loud and boisterous sisters. Y'all get on my goddamn nerves, but I love you to pieces. I love you to life. Goddamn it, keep doing what you do. I'm gonna keep talking my shit about you, but keep doing what you do, goddammit. Because all those vibrations, they ring out to the world. Listen, I would say at some point in time, you gotta dial that shit back, because when you get to have 100 club and shit like that, you gotta be the elder. You gotta present something better. And brothers, slap a backbone in your motherfucking back. Not a battery, but a backbone. And start leading your families and doing the things that you need to do and standing on some principles. Sometimes you got to sleep outside in your motherfucking car and let your woman know in the house that you're not taking her shit. I'm just saying. You can do that shit. It's Monday night. So you roll with that bullshit until at least Wednesday. By Friday, you need to be making plans to go put your motherfucking cowboy boots on and go line dance some goddamn way together and raise the vibrations between you and jump on each other and get you each other like you goddamn animals. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. Listen. Talk about us and how we move, right? Every aspect of us. We've been trending long before motherfucking hashtags were born. We made going viral, nigga. You understand? Let me just say this. Everything that we got going on, I'm gonna tell you, from Michael Jackson to Michael Jordan, nigga, has been a cultural inheritance. But here's the question. Are we documenting the joy? Are we monetizing it for others, meaning the kids and the generations coming behind us? Who you leaving some shit to? Because trust me, all the shit you putting out here, motherfuckers is using it. There is a thing called repurposing. I see you do something, I'm going to be a monkey. I'm going to go do it too. But I'm going to make it benefit me and my people because I'm going to get these algorithms. I'm going to get these motherfucking numbers up. You know what? Why are we talking about that? Listen, you bitches smash like, you subscribe, and you follow my shit so I can monetize this bullshit too. That's real. Same thing you need to be doing. Everything you doing. Because every time we create, someone's waiting to profit off of the fucking remix. They remixing us as it always has been from the time we got our asses up on the motherfucking block. They checked our teeth, checked our balls, checked our asshole, stick your hands out. Let me see if you got any lice, cough, all of that shit. How many people you with? Oh, you got a wife? You got 2 kids? All right, look, we're going to keep the wife, the man, and the woman. Sell the kids off to them people over there, and you're going to make more. Keep the son, though, because we're going to breed him. We're going to put a bag on his head. We're going to call this little joker a motherfucker. Got to own our own shit because we've been owned too motherfucking long. Let's start owning our joy like we own our pain. It's going to go over a lot of y'all. God damn. Man, trademark your trends. Anything you think is coming out and that somebody's going to be jumping on. I had somebody walking to me, man, I see your show. I love your show. And the top of the comment, my son do, 6 million. He got this and that and the other. I said, listen, tell the boy to go and incorporate his name. His name. Stop operating under your personal shit. Because here's what happens. The name that your mammy already signed you over to and put your feet on the paper and your hands on the paper, face on the paper, whatever she did to put the little blood, that name is already owned and somebody's already cashing in on it because you gave them rights to it. Make sure your paperwork's right. Get to the point where you can go and do your adjustments to your existence in the world. Incorporate your name. Pull your separate number. Start operating there. That way, everything you do, if you're working a regular job, that incorporated name, that money needs to go into that account. Set yourself up as a corporation. Operate as such. Yeah. Your moves, everything needs to be monetized. Turn the vibes into value. If the culture paying bills, there's time we start sending invoices to motherfuckers that's profiting off of us. As us, as indigenous people, our melanated folks here from this landmass, this great landmass, and listen, even down to tourism, got us so fucked up that we willing to go visit third world countries with people that don't even like our asses because they believe we spoil and lazy over here. Why? You ever ask yourself why they don't want us to go to the Grand Canyon? Why they don't want us to go up to Mount Weather? Why they don't want us to go to Lake Havasu? Why the fuck they don't want us to go and dip our feet in the fucking Pacific? Why they don't want us to go up to fucking Oregon? Why the fuck they don't want us to go to Vermont? I'm gonna tell you something. Vermont is a beautiful motherfucking place. You ever ask yourself why they allow all these people to lure us away from our own home? And I'm going to tell you something. Where I live at, you have some beautiful, beautiful places and scenery. But you know what? Let me be honest with you. Niggas get caught up in niggas around this motherfucker. So they're not going to even venture 20 miles up the road, 50 miles up the road, 2 hours up the road to go and say, hey, look, I laid up here at Lake Mumar, which the water will rival any Caribbean island. Yeah. With sand. I mean, I'm telling you, deep sand, you just put your feet in it. You can catch fish, bass, all kinds of shit out there and really be off the grid like you there. I'm just saying. Come on now. We always been in the light and the dark. From the ring. Shout to the roller rink. From the cotton fields to the clubhouse. Black joy ain't soft. It's strategy, nigga. So next time you see your motherfucking peoples out here boots on the ground and line dancing doing that shit, understand. It's not a distraction. That's a motherfucking declaration. Yeah, I had to grasp that shit. I had to really sit down and think about that shit. Why is it just something that we just get up and do? It's not like how do I do it? Even if you don't know it, I've seen people get up from their motherfucking potato salad and ribs and say, I'm going to go do this dance. I'm going to learn this motherfucker. I'm learning this. It is our ancestors talking to us through those movements. That shit ain't new. It ain't new. It's not new. We're saying, once again, like I said before, retrospectively, we are still here. We are still us. And we still gonna shine. Any and everywhere we go. Black joy ain't escapism. It's evidence that God ain't done with us yet. So let me say, man, to you, man, everybody that's watching, keep celebrating, keep creating, keep dancing. Even when the world don't understand the motherfucking beat that we on. Because the truth is, joy is the new protest. Laughter is the new language. And most motherfuckers will never get it because they always want us to get us caught up in some shit that we ain't got nothing to do with. We have to be living. Remember, I'll tell you about the guy who he the great nonchalant. We have to be that. Hey, listen, I pray for y'all. I wish y'all well. We're gonna dance for you. Yeah, at the same time, shoring our shit up. Live well. That's the new revelation. That's the new revolution. Man, listen. I came over and put a little paint where it ain't, man. I said all the fuck I need to say about it. Listen, I ain't even gonna go to follow me or none of that bullshit. I just came on here, like I said what I had to say. And I'm out. I love y'all. Get you some understanding. If you ain't got it, nigga, you need to get it. I love you. Peace. Fucking goddamn it. It don't get no serious or realer than that. Fucking peace.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's the Romello Marcellous Show. The fly uncle you always wish you had.
Bring 'em out.
Here to give you every aspect of game from a real player's perspective. It's the biggest boss from business, entertainment, love, and life.
Had to find my inner power.
To fashion, etiquette, and current events.
Major show alert.
All to enhance the happiness already inside you.
Today is about the power of you. Check it out. You're now rocking with the best.